Hello, my acquaintances. So, I know with the state of the world right now, Halloween seems kind of overwhelming, impossible, but that's why I'm kicking off this year's Halloween series with some low buy, no buy, potentially options for Halloween this year because I'm struggling with this low buy year personally. This is something this is something that's right up my alley. This is my expertise here. So let's start off with costumes because costumes are really expensive for something that you might only wear once if you're not like a cosplayer or if you're not planning to reuse these pieces for anything else. These are some really easy costumes that you can just do. So first off, anything on my Halloween series, it's all stuff that I just pulled stuff out of my closet, pulled makeup that I already had, and make a costume out of something that I already have lying around. Or you'd only have to buy like one piece. The next costume that is really easy to put together with stuff you have is just any classic monster. Your vampire, zombie, Frankenstein, werewolf, witch. These are really easy to put together at home. Anything based in stripes. The hanging burglar, a regular burglar, the sick with the case of the stripes. The book, is that what that's called? That could be easy. Tiki Toby. Surely you have one striped sweater laying around, or one striped long sleeve. There's a ton of characters where that's like the recognizable feature. Toby, creepypasta characters, those are all very simple. A lot of them just wear a hoodie and some pants and then do makeup for the rest. Um, Jeff the Killer, just a white hoodie. Jane the Killer, Eyeless Jack, a proxy, Slender Man, Ben Drowned if you already have a Link costume or you just have something green. I think Ben Drowned would be pretty easy to make at home as well. A group cosplay, or sorry, group costume, anything nostalgic would be pretty easy to make with things laying around. And if it's like a group, it will be really recognizable if it's anything nostalgic. Like Bratz, My Little Pony, Teletubbies, Wiggles, Sanrio, pretty much anything where it's like recognizable as a group just based on like color scheme or just like a couple accessories. This is usually stuff you can find at home, and as long as you have a big enough group, it's gonna be recognizable. Category is treats. Now, I know it's so you want to do all these treats that you're seeing videos and TikToks and on Pinterest, but a lot of treats you can make at home with stuff you have. Sugar cookies, cookies in general, but especially sugar cookies. 9 times out of 10, you have everything you need for a sugar cookie at home already: flour, butter, sugar, some vanilla extract, and eggs. That's pretty much all you need for a sugar cookie. You can find some great recipes online, on Pinterest, but cookies are one of the easiest thing, and all you need is like cookie cutters or just decorate them with frosting. And you've got a Halloween treat right there for cheap. $1 box mix for like cakes and cupcakes and brownies. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's how I've made a lot of my treats before, especially for parties where I'm like trying to make just like a lot. The $1 box mix, nothing wrong with it. Either from Walmart or Dollar Tree. And then just food coloring and make it Halloween. If you're trying to get treats like candies or anything really that's like a bulk option, Sam's Club, I really recommend getting Halloween candy from Sam's Club. It's way better deal than any of the other stores. I know you need the membership and that's the whole thing with Sam's, but I think it's much more worthwhile to get it from there instead of buying like a $20 bag of candy that's going to last you 2 days. And Kool-Aid, simple Halloween treat. Red Kool-Aid, green Kool-Aid, orange Kool-Aid. One of the cheapest Halloween treats you can have. Another fun trick is if you fill a latex glove, like if you have one, with water, make it like an ice cube, a hand, put it in there. And once again, I have some decor options on the Halloween series. So there's a lot of DIY stuff too. If you look up on Pinterest, just like DIY Halloween decorations, there's a lot you can do. Especially if you're crafty in general, you probably have a lot of supplies that you could use to make any kind of Halloween decoration. But if you're going the buying route, Dollar Tree honestly has some banging stuff. I made this whole wreath out of Dollar Tree only. And the thrift store is really where you want to go before going to any box store to buy just some mass-produced junk, because a lot of it ends up at the thrift store for quite cheap. And you can really find some really cool stuff. I know vintage, like Halloween decor, is really in right now. If you go to a thrift store or an antique store, people think antique stores are expensive. Usually antique stores are just like a more categorized thrift store, keeping it from going in a landfill. Really cool. And if you don't mind spending just a little bit more, but you want to spend more ethically, Etsy is a great place. My Etsy, personally, I have some Halloween decor and accessories on there year round, but it's cheap. My Etsy is very cheap. I really need to up the prices because I'm kind of not even breaking even on some of these items. You know, some ways you can save money this Halloween season, and as always, reuse anything that you already have. You don't need to go out and buy new decorations every year, as tempting as they may be. If you have a lot of decorations already, just let's be more conscious this year with the way the environment is going. I would hate to see people buying shitty Halloween store like $70 costumes for Halloween, and then those ending up in Goodwill 1 week later. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see it. So, you know to buy, subscribe. See you later, all you haters.